the More to Move You sales event right now at Team Mazda. Get 0% financing up to 63 months on a new Mazda CX-5 or Mazda CX-50. It's your choice, and you get 0% financing on your new Mazda at Team Mazda on Airline.
You're going to catch me. Aw, just ducked under the camera. Good morning. It is Monday of Thanksgiving week. Johnny just ducked here, but you would never know it. That man is fast. How many paces does it take to get from the traffic center to the desk?
21 or 11 if I stride real long.
You try to pull off those Matt Williams strides with those legs?
I can't do that.
With Matt, it's going to be like 5.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
5 good paces.
Exactly.
You got it.
Exactly.
Wide stride. Very nice.
Monday of the holiday week, folks.
I
cannot believe that.
Yeah. When does it start setting in for you that, okay, Thanksgiving is here? I don't know if either of you are the cooks in the family. Do y'all do?
I'm the assistant cook. I'm the sous chef,
The
I guess you can
sous
call
chef.
it. Yeah. My wife does all the cooking.
Okay.
I do like the sides.
Okay.
But I don't touch the turkey.
That's so impressive.
The turkey is way beyond my pay grade.
Okay.
I do sides as well. One of the best is I've made my mom's sweet potato casserole every year, even when that's all I eat for Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Because I get up, jammies on, stay in jammies all day long.
That's the way to do it.
It's gonna be a little chilly this Thursday.
Oh,
It
yeah.
sure will. You'll need your
Really?
footy
You're gonna wear
pajamas.
heavy. If you've got
Can
the
you
footy
picture that?
ones, I can
Yes,
picture
I
it.
do. Yes, I do. Big pallet on the floor. Watch the parade. By the way, Lainey Wilson, who won Entertainer of the Year, she won everything at the CMAs last week. She has been added as a performer in the 99th annual Macy's Day Thanksgiving Day Parade.
That's
this
a
year.
good little tidbit.
There you go.
Okay, keep our eyes out for a Louisiana legend.
Yep.
And I didn't know it was 99. Wow.
Yeah,
like
99
the 99th parade.
99.
Come on.
Wow.
That's a big deal.
That's
99th
almost-
is just as big as 100 because then you know what's coming.
That's right.
Okay.
Big anniversary next year.
Yes. Well, speaking of what's coming, Jared, I think tonight we are potentially looking at some severe weather, but it's hard to believe with how nice it is right now.
Yeah, and it's hard to believe we're going to be so cool because
Yeah.
we're going to get up to the 80s today, but that's weather this time of year, I guess. Let's get a live look. Look at this beautiful sunrise that we have right now, courtesy of Our Lady of the Lake Sky 9. The sun beaming off of False River over New Roads, where the weather is nice and calm, and it should stay that way at least for the first half of the day. 53 degrees out your door, but the relative humidity is pumped up there at 97%. Yesterday, 76. Even that temperature well above where we should be this time of year, that being in the upper 60s, but we are going to fix that down the road in the 7-day forecast. We're going to have a mixture of sun and clouds for today. You don't really see that much on our live local radar, but you see a lot on Dallas-Fort Worth's radar back down towards San Angelo, Texas. That's the cold front, and that mess of weather is heading our way. There's the main center circulation of the low pressure right across the nation's midsection, and that's going to drive that cold front through here overnight tonight. So here's the timing. I'm going to show you a couple of computer models. First, here's the European showing at 8:30 p.m. That's when we start getting a couple of scattered thunderstorms, and then we see them become more numerous, especially after midnight tonight. And then by the time we get to about 10:30 tomorrow morning, it shows the back edge of everything getting on through here, and that's it. By the time we get to Tuesday afternoon, I think we're going to be looking a lot better. Let's see if the HRRR agrees on the timing and the intensity, starting with this afternoon. And again, for this afternoon, there's only a 20% chance of a couple of isolated storms. The HRRR and the graph both agree that this storm seems to lose its punch. Not at this point. It's still definitely holding strong by Ville Platte and Lake Charles overnight tonight. But watch what happens as it gets into the Baton Rouge area. It shows that it kind of breaks apart a little bit. The HRRR and the graph both keep suggesting that. So I would be perfectly fine with this scenario. Believe you me, if we can escape any and all severe weather overnight tonight into tomorrow morning, suits us just fine. And then as we get to the afternoon, we're looking a lot better. Matter of fact, I think as we get to the afternoon, the sun might come back out. But I wanted to show you this because this is actually new. The SPC just changed their forecast around a little bit, and now they've got that level 2 creeping a little bit closer to Baton Rouge. It's still not in the immediate Baton Rouge area. And as we get to, I would say, Tuesday morning, then that whole level 1 marginal risk is going to start departing the area. So what kind of risks are we talking about? First, the timing. This is from late tonight through Tuesday morning. It looks like the best bet's going to be after midnight. A chance of a tornado, damaging winds, or hail. They're all low threats and no threat right now for flooding. So at least that should be one less thing that we have to worry about. But definitely keep your eyes on that, and we'll keep our eyes on it for you overnight tonight. Then there's the 20% chance for today. Otherwise, a high temperature of 82 degrees. Clouds are going to be increasing. And there you see the 20% chance between 3 p.m. and as we get to about about 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. we'll start to slowly but surely take up that chance of rain. And again, it increases especially after midnight tonight. But the good news is for Thanksgiving Thursday, we're totally dry and we're good to go. High temperatures in the mid 60s, so it's going to be significantly colder out there, especially on Thanksgiving morning, starting at 40 degrees, the morning of Black Friday starting at 39 degrees, and then we'll bring back some rain chances over the holiday weekend, Saturday and Sunday. It is now 7:07, just about to be 7:08. Johnny A., how is traffic?
So it looks like a possible wet drive tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning should be wet,
okay.
yeah.
Looks good right now, though, Jared. Thank you. As you mentioned, coming in from Denham Springs, still light traffic this morning. Our drive times have been very, very comfortable. You can sure tell when schools are out. This is I-10 near the City Place area, as seen from our Gordon McKernan partnership right there. It's top of his building. This is over in Port Allen. So this is folks going south, northbound on LA1, getting onto the bridge coming into Baton Rouge. And this is folks that are, these are folks that are on LA1 going southbound. And that's the exit that takes you up onto the bridge out of Port Allen. So, so far so good on the LA1 drive this morning. Ferries are operating in Plaquemine. Here's the 10-110 interchange where you merge with I-10 traffic coming in from Port Allen. All in all, a pleasant morning. 7:08. You're watching our streaming platform. Programming on the streaming platform often has items of interest you can't see on TV. So we're glad you're here, and we'll be right back.
Well, here at 7:10 on a Monday, we have some important headlines to get to, especially an important heads up for our friends in Tangipahoa Parish, particularly those who live in Kentwood. If you happen to live in a certain spot here, we're talking west of I-55 on Avenue G, Frontage Road and Deerfield Lane, you must boil your water this morning. And that's because you're under a boil water advisory due to a water main break Sunday afternoon. Now, right now, this is in effect until further notice. You can contact the town of Kentwood at City Hall, 985-229-6305 if you have any questions. We will let you know when they lift that boil water advisory. In the meantime, Baton Rouge police need your help figuring out who pulled the trigger in a shooting that injured a child who was asleep on a couch. We're told that this shooting happened at a home along St. Gerard Avenue. This is right around 3:45 Saturday morning. We're told that child was fast asleep on the couch. There were 3 adults and 4 children in the home at the time, but thankfully we're told that child who was shot has non-life-threatening injuries. If you happen to see a car, you heard something or anything that would help jog your memory, authorities are asking you to call Crime Stoppers to report that tip in anonymously. We're looking ahead to a meeting later on today here as the East Baton Rouge Metro Council holds an informal and informational budget hearing today. This is happening at 5 o'clock this afternoon. Now, multiple departments and agencies within the city parish are hosting those presentations today. They're going to speak before the council members to let them know how they need to reapportion their budget after the Thrive EBR tax plan failed by voters a few weekends ago. Now, because this is an informational meeting, there won't be any votes or decisions made tonight. It is strictly an informational meeting, and if you'd like to attend, you can attend at 5 p.m. at City Hall. You know, East Baton Rouge and 19th JDC, District Attorney Hiller Moore is also going to be talking about the impacts of that Thrive EBR failure. He is today's guest speaker at the Press Club of Baton Rouge. He's going to talk about how this will potentially impact them in the year to come. If you'd like to listen to this, that starts at noon at Drusilla Place Catering on Drusilla Lane, and doors will open at 11:30. You know, in this season of giving, there's an opportunity to give while also getting. If you're interested interested in donating blood and you are in a position to do so, the LifeShare Blood Center is accepting those donations, and in turn, they're going to give you a $15 donation towards a turkey or a ham voucher. This is the time of year where those donations typically dip because people are in their holiday mode, they're on vacation, they're visiting family. So again, if you are in a position to donate blood, platelets, they are taking that today. You can donate at their center on Essen Lane. There's also a turkey giveaway happening for any family who's on government assistance. Power in the Word World Ministries will be giving away 200 families for those who perhaps are on WIC benefits, Medicaid, Medicare, or any government assistance. You have to bring your benefits card in order for them to validate that. It's happening from 7:30 to 9 on Wooddale Boulevard. This will be on a first-come, first-served basis. If you happen to live in Tangipahoa or Amite City, there's a resource rally happening today. Niagara Cares, Feed the Children, and Volunteers of America are coming together to give away 400 family kits. So that means food, water, daily essentials, even toys for your children if you're in need right now. If you'd like to take advantage of this, make your way out to the 5th Ward Multipurpose Center and Rec Park. That's off of LA 16, and it kicks off at 11 this morning, and they are doing that until supplies run out or until 1 this afternoon. Hey, Baton Rouge Constable Terica Williams is giving away a turkey today. This begins at 4 p.m. She says this is her labor of love every year. You do not need to pre-register to this. Anyone in the public is invited to come attend. This is happening at the Laborers Union Hall there on Government Street, not far from Channel 9 actually. It is while supplies last. So if you are in need of a turkey and perhaps you need to start thawing that out, it's going to be a good opportunity to make your way there. And if you are in a position to help, well, you can actually make sure that a family in need has a meal to put on the table. Matt Venezia was live at High Neighbor on Jones Creek. That's one of the partnering Associated Grocers store where you can just pay $10 at the register, and then everything aside from the turkey, the fixings that you need to put on the table, will be included in that meal. Guys, it is so easy to just make that $10 donation. You don't even have to go and assemble the kit. The food bank does it for you. And Associated Grocers and Coca-Cola, Santa kind of making things happen this year.
If you feel blessed, do more than one bag.
Absolutely. It is so easy to do. And if you are in a position when you're shopping today, they should have you ask that at the counter there at the register. Make it easy. Donate today. We'll see you in about 10 minutes.
Happy Honda Days are here at Team Honda, and that means tremendous savings. Right now, make no payments for 90 days on every new Honda. Plus, get clearance pricing on select new Hondas all during Happy Honda Days, right here at Louisiana's #1 Honda dealer, Team Honda.